So Dave Daubenmire has some stuff to say about paying taxes. Gee, I wonder what the Christian guy is going to say about paying taxes. Let's find out.
The churches are the ones who are permitting the government to act the way they act.
What?
No. The government dictates what they're going to do.
No.
For any church to think that they have any kind of power over the federal government can go fuck right off.
No. That's just, no, that's so wrong.
And why are the churches doing that? Because the churches don't mind giving their money to the government. Now, here's what we better ask.
Don't give...
They don't give their money.
Fuck you.
Tell me, what good are you selling that, Mr. Church? What service are you bringing to the community? Oh, you're making people afraid to be humans. Okay, that's right. That's going to cost people how much? 10% of their income? Okay. Let's see. You owe us property taxes because that land is not free. Nope, we're not going to pay those. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
We got to ask the Lord. Lord, you want us to? You want us to give our money to kill babies?
Well,
that was a jump.
Look, that was a huge jump. But you know what? If anybody's in favor of killing babies,
it's God.
It's God.
He's the biggest abortionist.
It's the guy who kills more babies, or who has historically killed more babies than anyone or anything. So,
and it doesn't matter how many times we would say it to this fucking idiot that no money, no government funding goes to abortions.
None.
It can't.
None of it comes from churches.
Yeah.
Churches don't pay taxes.
They totally should, though.
Ta-da!
What you want us to do, Lord? Advance homosexuality, perversion in our schools. Lord, you want me to take some of the money, that hard-earned money that you blessed me with, and you want me to give it? Continue that process?
Yes.
He blessed you with it?
Please. Yes.
It's not how money works. It doesn't just,
No.
God doesn't just mumble
It just
words
doesn't
and all of a
appear.
sudden money pops into fucking bank account.
Oh, look at all this money that just showed up.
If it did, I'd be a praying person in a heartbeat. Doesn't work that way.
If you prayed and suddenly got money, you wouldn't have many atheists.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to pray for some more patrons this week, and we'll see what happens there. I bet you I'm going to lose a few.
Hey, fellas, I think this is serious stuff, man. I'll say this without question. Someone's going to argue with me.
Yep, like us.
Government.
Wouldn't that be wonderful, at least, if he knew we existed? These atheists in Utah.
No, because we discovered that when they know we exist, they just become shitty.
Yeah, they become creepy too. Hey, you know that we were talking a couple weeks ago about that Josh Bernstein guy? He started following our Facebook page, and he's a total creeper towards Felicia.
Shitting all over it.
Yeah. He's talking about, I'll give you something to suck. He's like, oh, you creepy motherfucker.
Oh.
He didn't say those words. He said something like it, but I'm paraphrasing before I banned him. So anyway, Dave, what are you talking about?
Taxation. Despite what your pastor told you, the paying of government taxes, I believe, is sin.
Oh. Taxation is theft. I see.
It's a sin. So let me see.
He's a religious libertarian. That's what he is.
He's hopefully you go to jail for not sinning. Let's see you. Let's see that happen, Dave. Let's see you go to jail for being a tax evader. That'd be wonderful.
I'm sorry. I believe it's sin. And so my struggle is with that premeditated sin every day. I know it. I know for me to give one penny to Planned Parenthood is a sin. If I know what they're doing with it, it's a sin.
Providing health care for women and other people? I mean...
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah,
because they're not allowed to use it on abortions.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Prenatal vitamins for women, making sure their pregnancies are going okay. They're not the baby abortion factory that they think they are. And I don't. If they just visited one Planned Parenthood, if they just visited one and saw what they really did there, if they talked to the doctors there,
yeah,
instead of having this veil of like, oh, they're all evil. Like, no, if you just went there and like talked to these people, there's it bugs the shit out of me that these people just shit on something without actually understanding or trying to understand it.
Well, if they understood something,
their whole narrative would fall apart and they'd lose all their money that they get from people that are angry at them baby killers.
For me to have to pay my property taxes, get your property tax, local property tax bill, and look at how much of your local property tax goes to fund your school, and ask yourself, why am I funding that bill?
Because you live in that city.
Because they're schools.
Because you're paying for the commonwealth of the people living in the same city as you do. The work that you do in that city, if you choose to open up a business somewhere and you don't realize that your taxes are going to go fund that city, you're an idiot.
Yeah. It's I guess we can't really be too mad at this guy for being upset about education.
He's just ignorant himself.
Because education is the enemy.
Oh, but they teach all that. They teach all that filth in those schools. All that filth.
Yeah. Like being able to read.
What am I going to say when I stand before the Lord? He said, Coach, you're giving that daggone school $200 a month.
I think Jesus would say, hey, remember that line that I totally didn't say, but you guys wrote it down anyway, where you're like, render unto Caesar what's Caesar's?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys not catch that line at all? Because of you not paying your taxes, one kid went on to becoming this one thing when he could have become the person that saved everybody. It's like, they love to use that argument when it comes to abortion clinics. Like, what if that child became the scientist that cured cancer? It's like,
sure.
Like, well, actually, cancer is a multifaceted problem, not just,
What if that kid, grew up to become president that didn't disavow the modern day Nazis? What about that?
$300? I don't know what it is.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Holy shit! He doesn't even actually look at his own property tax.
He's like, well, if you look at it and you see how much it goes to the schools, you'd be like, I'm funding this? Like, you don't even know how much of yours. You just said it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have no idea.
$200 a month? $300? I don't know what it is. They haven't valued this new place yet. We better hope for grace, don't you think, fellas?
Look.
We better hope for grace.
I'm sorry. It's obscene if your personal property tax, if your personal home property tax, if $200 a month is going to the public school, your property tax is obscenely high, which means your property is obscenely expensive.
Which tells me that you are bilking people out of money.
Which means you have a huge property.
And he does this. He always does this show in front of this green screen. This is a thing that a lot of the right wing shows do. They do a lot of shit in front of green screens. Like, we have no illusions about stuff. We're just two guys that are doing a show in front of black curtains, and so we don't have to show the fucking background of the filthy room that I'm in.
It's a sheet.
It's like, but we're not pretending we're in a green screen and pretending I'm a coach and I'm over here in front of this fucking in this whole stadium thing going on. It's
we're
just
not
like
projecting a football stadium behind us.
It's like the property taxes of this place, like he's in the stadium. Like, no, man, you're talking about the corner of your house, just like all of us other YouTube people are doing, where you have a fucking green screen set up instead of a black curtain. Fucking idiot.
Because I don't have much of a. If he puts me on that courtroom, puts me under oath, I'm not going to have much to say. Coach, why did you? Let me ask you.
He puts you under oath, so he's gonna be like, "So help me."
So help you me.
So help you me.
How much did you pay in property tax?
Why would you need to go under oath if you were right there in front of God? I mean, he knows the answer.
I mean, yeah, he knows.
Or he should.
He should.
Yeah.
He know. Yeah, you don't need to go under oath. He already knows.
Hey, did you pay your taxes? Yes, sir, I did. Every time I was supposed to, every penny, every dot and tittle.
Yeah, right.
Coach Dave, did you understand that that money was being used to kill babies? I'm under oath. Yes, sir, I did know. Coach Dave, why did you continue to pay it? And my response will be,
What?
It was the law.
I better have a good lawyer on that day, huh, Raj?
Better have a good lawyer on that day. He knows.
He knows. But you can also very well say, look, it was the law, and I had to.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to have this ministry and that and the other. And he's going to be
I mean, he could very well say, you also know that your tax money went to
military.
build bombs that killed hundreds of innocent people. No, you don't care about that? Okay.
Well, I do, because I'm the war god. I am El Shaddai.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of Coach Dave, and that's pretty much enough of me ranting at this dumbass. It's amazing that I think paying taxes is a sin. Like, okay, well then go and sin no more, so you don't have to see you on fucking YouTube anymore.